Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car.
Within the context of the modern mall design, circulation can be broken down into primary, the central corridors, and secondary, the adjacent retailers. In this video, we will explore the concepts of placemaking and interactivity within primary circulation, the extent of their importance, and what is appropriate in terms of implementation. The specific site we will be applying these themes to is the Microsoft Store Dance Demo, located in the Eden Center corridor.
In terms of materiality, the tiling on the floor is a point of interest. The pattern serves as a subtle buffer between circulation and programming, using a color variation and gesturing towards the linear directionality of the space. The programming features are positioned perpendicular to the circulation paths, which forces users to walk around, periodically causing crowding.
The seating is permanent benching, which is of a relatively small scale along with the video screen. This permanence may lead to a sense of embodied cognition, creating an association with stability and contrasting the transient nature of those passing by. The small scale of the seating means that privacy is an issue, as few strangers may sit at one time without feeling as if their personal space is being impeded on.
The space is filled with both the noise and chatter of the public, in addition to the music from the game demo itself.
Of gravity, I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, there's no stopping me. I'm running through the sky.
The typical negative effects associated with noise exposure do not apply in this setting, as the space is not used for focused work and the music relates directly to the programming. Additionally, the space is deep within the mall, and users have most likely experienced sensory adaptation to the noise at this point. The bright lighting of the Microsoft Store interior and logo contrasts the darker corridor, making it a point of emphasis for those residing within the space.
These features lend themselves to a site with a number of pros and cons. The space is a good opportunity for spontaneous interaction and liveliness, which is something all successful malls should include. In terms of its relationship to the Microsoft Store, it is a great branding opportunity. Yet, the liveliness could be overpowering to some, causing sensory overload. The forms obstructing circulation and the unclear spatial division between those stationary and in motion makes this especially hard to avoid, with higher user density causing people to bump and brush up against each other, adding touch to the audio and visual stimuli.
Our first proposal is to exaggerate the existing floor pattern in order to delineate circulation and create parameters that are more readily apparent to the public. We're proposing the addition of the Microsoft logo branding colors to the tile by applying a large graphic floor decal. This will add emphasis to the site by breaking up repetition found throughout the corridor. Secondly, we're proposing a change to the seating. The current rectilinear benching will be replaced by a U-shaped seating area with curvilinear sides. The curved form will naturally gesture and guide those walking down the corridor towards the perimeter of the site, while a subspace will be created for those who wish to stay seated long-term. The seating will also be set back slightly to make more room for the dancers and include armrests to establish boundaries. We believe that our proposal will positively impact human behavior based on our understanding of the pertinent psychological factors, combined with our analysis of how the space currently operates. Congestion will be alleviated, reducing the stress and frustration associated with crowding and the high levels of stimulation.
The floor decal will increase visual association with the Microsoft brand. Overall, the usability and the comfortability of the space will be increased for those using the space to get from point A to point B and for those remaining to experience the demo. We hope that our design celebrates what we interpret as the space's intended purpose while mitigating existing shortcomings.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me.